Hello everyone, this is the Pressure Prince with another Victoria 2 Anti-Kebab League, or should I say Victoria 2 Free Wallachia episode.
We're
Joining me we
working on a
have
plan.
Kelvin and Marbazir.
Hi
So,
everyone.
Freeing Wallachia. We're working on it here. I'm
By
gonna.
the way, Kelvin totally didn't just fuck up.
Shh. Fine.
Yeah, no.
I totally didn't get
I think we
annexed by
should call
Austria.
this series
second time.
Victoria 2. None of Kelvin's plans are working series.
Yeah, this doesn't make it doesn't make sense, man. I didn't get annexed by Austria again. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
We
Totally
got high
not.
off getting the Bosnia, man. That's like, yeah, all right, let's trust Russia to get
Yeah.
us freaking Austria.
We're totally not safe coming for Kelvin.
God. I mean, I'm not worried. It's not like I can get any more humiliated than the first time. All right, dissolve my alliance with the Russians because they aren't going to come to my aid no matter what. I've given up on hoping for it. So what I need is to find a new ally. I'm looking towards France and the Germans, but neither of them are particularly happy about me.
Man, how is that Romanian unification movement so strong? Wow.
Pro tip. No one likes living under the Austrians.
Like what's
Except the
what's,
Austrians.
what's
Remember that
driving
time
them?
in history when Austria used to be this big and then shrunk down to how big they are today?
I actually have a suffrage movement right now.
Oh. Your people want democracy, Marbazir.
Yeah, apparently. But I don't. Democracy sucks.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I actually have some rebels with brigades that are willing to join.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Not a lot, but there are some. Greek anarcho-liberals. 2 brigades willing to join.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't let the anarcho-liberals win.
And Greek reactionaries. 1 brigade ready to join.
Yeah.
I will get assembly line soon. Well, after I finish steel railroads.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, the Ottomans are up to 39 brigades. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can mouse over the number of brigades they have in the diplomacy screen, and it actually shows you how many army techs they have. We were talking
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh
they
yeah.
have 9 army
Yeah.
techs, by the way.
Just need to find them on this silly list.
City list?
Silly list.
Yeah, the Ottoman city.
Yes.
Where do you see that again?
You go to the diplomacy tab, you click
Yeah, I'm
show
already here.
wars, and then it's on a little stat screen under their war exhaustion.
I'm not seeing it.
On the right-hand side,
Yep. Looking at it.
infamy, war exhaustion, brigades, ships.
On show wars,
Yes.
Yes.
Right-hand side of show wars. Do you have the Ottomans selected?
brigades, ships. Okay, and
Yeah.
Mouse
what
over
about
brigades.
brigades?
It's a hover tooltip.
Oh yeah, you have to wait a moment. 9 out of 30.
Yep. So they actually only have 9 army techs. They're pretty far behind, which is par for the course with the Ottomans. So that's good. I mean, they still have a lot more than us, but whatever.
Okay, so I have 4% clergymen. Be a good thing to focus on now, like capitalists, soldiers, clerks.
Craftsmen generally is what I'd go for second.
Okay.
Clerks only are a good thing if you start having above 50% literacy.
All right. Well, I'm at 45%. Is that not
Yeah.
good? Hmm.
Oh, apparently my cement factory
Wait.
opened itself and now it's generating a profit.
By the way,
What?
we have a German empire. And
Yep.
yeah, that can happen.
Oh,
The
okay.
capitalists will do that.
And yeah, they are building a factory now too.
Yep, the capitalists can do that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I thought it doesn't happen with whatever it's called.
state capitalism?
Yeah, state.
No, that
capital.
means you have the same rights as the capitalists.
Right.
Only
right.
under planned economy are the capitalists unable to do that.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Planned
makes sense.
economy is bad then.
But can they reopen a factory that I closed manually on their own?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Wow, my wine factory is making a killing. Plus 41 right now.
Oh, nice. Mine's only on plus 25.
And I have a distillery as well, plus 16.
good stuff.
My glass plus 13. Oh.
Oh, the Ottomans are now in the British sphere as well. Fuck.
Oh no.
What?
That
How
complicates.
did that happen?
This is
Well-
bad.
Yeah, that's gonna complicate things.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We need another great power. Like, we need to find somebody else we can bring to the table, damn it.
So it's the German
It would have to
Empire.
be German Empire, probably,
Yeah.
because your relations with Austria are fucked.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get Austria to ally me if I tried.
Mm.
The best I've got right now is France at minus 73. I can get another 10. I can get 21 reduced there. I can get 41 reduced. I can get
Wow.
it to maybe minus 32.
Yeah, I might minus 36 with France for an alliance, and like minus 50 with Germany.
Yeah.
Oh,
Minus 53 with Germany.
look.
So that's not going to happen.
This is awesome. 100% flashpoint tension in like Romanian unification movement.
Yeah.
Still on cooldown, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is for another couple years. But that's not going to matter, unfortunately,
Why not?
because you're still a puppet of the Ottomans. You can't do anything to advance yourself from it. We've been trying to
Yeah.
think of a way to get independence for you, but we're having that problem of the Ottomans are now protected by Great Britain, and we can't get any other great power to back us.
Well, I have 200 relations with German Empire and 95
Yeah, we all
with
do.
France.
Yeah, we all do.
Like,
I
that's
have-
not something special,
Oh,
But-
I actually got a rebellion. Hold on, I need to pause for a moment.
of course.
Rebellions.
I can probably beat them without maximizing my military spending, but I'm not going to risk that. I don't think so.
Hmm.
Okay, so. But yeah, my relation with France is still pretty good. 110.
Yeah, we have good relations with the great powers, but we can't get them to ally us is our problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Too many negative modifiers.
Yeah.
I think they are still at war. At least some of them are still at war.
Yeah.
No, they are not anymore.
Yeah, like the
So
only
it might change after a bit of time.
the only one I can get an alliance with is with Russia, so I might as
Mhm.
well keep it. But the Russian Empire is not going to come to my aid against.
Uh
The Ottomans.
oh. There is the Ottoman Liberation Movement flashpoint tension in Greece.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
jeez. Oh, that's going to be a hilarious crisis.
Mhm. Yep.
UK is gonna join and hopefully.
Wait. How is that going up? I swear
I
to
had
God.
an event that increased it.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, hang on, that doesn't make any sense. The Ottoman Liberation Movement's 0.015.
It's going down now.
Good, good. Just making
It
Ugh.
can fire below 50%, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it will be
Ah.
below 50 by the time the cooldown is up.
Good.
That's good.
At least it should be.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I might now. I'm hoping that the Russians may soon answer the call to arms against the Ottomans. I have to assume that the reason they didn't want to before was because they wanted to sphere them themselves.
Mhm.
But now that they're in the British sphere, maybe that changes things.
So maybe I should get allied with the UK now,
Yeah.
because I can.
Yep.
All right, I'll do it.
Like, yeah, if I can get the Russians to actually come to war against the Ottomans, that'd be great.
I mean, I know you don't want to rely on Russia, but what's the other option? There are no other options.
Yeah, I mean, the Russians aren't able to fight the Austrians, but they've proven
yeah.
their ability to fight the Ottomans.
Mhm.
Like, I can say that much. Here. We should probably get that going, by the way.
So yeah, I'm just curious to see what happens to that crisis in.
Yeah, the crisis is coming up next year. So,
Yeah, like because
Aw.
I actually have no idea what's gonna happen.
why do you reject my alliance proposal, Marbs?
Say again?
Why do you reject my alliance, Marbazir?
I didn't.
You did.
I missed the notification then.
Yeah, you missed the notification.
Oh, it's the small shit on top, right? You
Yeah.
don't get like a full screen thingy. Yeah, I totally don't pay attention to these.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Our relations are positive again, so we can ally.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be good, so that way we can take better stock of things, and in particular,
Okay, hold on. I need to pause for a moment. I can increase flashpoint tension in Thessalia by 10, or I can lose some prestige.
just
Does
increase the
prestige even matter?
yes, just increase the flashpoint tension. That's fine.
Yep.
It'll go
Okay.
up from 35 to 45. It's still not at risk of a crisis, and it's
Yeah,
still
now
good.
I see the alliance offer. I totally don't pay attention to this.
Yeah. Here. All right. So now we can sort of take stock here, and importantly, if one of us goes to war with the Ottomans, we can call the other one in. I'm hoping come August, I'll be able to have the Russians join in.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
Right, I'm going to work on some military techs.
All right. Ooh, a good school system. Don't mind if I do.
I still have none.
Yeah, I just got myself.
And I have 40% literacy. I just hit 40%. Right
I'm
now.
back up
Oh.
to 27.
I'm at,
I'm trying to recover after the introduction of Turkish provinces.
I'm
Man, those
at,
wreck your freaking literacy, man.
I'm at 49% literacy,
Mm-hmm.
nearly. So yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Right.
what happens at 50 that makes it a good point to start clerks?
50. Just if you look at where pops promote and demote, you'll find that it's minus 50% or whatever if they don't have 50% literacy.
Oh, okay.
It's just they can't promote without it. Okay.
Yeah, same event again. Increase tension in Thessalia.
Yeah, those happen.
But it's still below 50%. Should be fine.
Yeah.
40
So the Russians still don't want to join in against the Ottomans.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, I have a feeling. Well, yeah, you can't even declare war on the Ottomans directly.
Alright, hold on. I need to pause.
Hmm?
Got some event. All pubs in Thessalia. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. All pubs in Thessalia, the percentage of people that support socialists. What kind of sentence is that supposed to be?
That's a computer programmer sentence. All pops and
So people who support socialists gain free militancy, basically.
Yes.
The percentage of people that support socialists gain free consciousness, or all pubs in Thessalia become 30% more in favor of state-controlled trade unions. What the heck is that?
A trade union reform.
But
So is that a good thing?
Probably.
it's good, yeah.
I don't want more militancy, so there.
Yeah. All right. All right. I've got a good school system now.
Hey, can you slow down a bit to like speed 3 because this is a bit too fast?
Sure thing. So yeah, taking stock of what we've got, like we've got 27 together right now. The problem is the Ottomans have 120.
Mm-hmm.
Without the support of the Russians. Oh. Well, you've got
Oh.
Germany backing you. The UK is backing the Ottomans.
Yeah, that's my crisis.
Good.
Okay.
You broke up the UK-German bloc.
Nice. Go me.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing anyway. Russia's inclined to support Germany. France is inclined to support Germany. Austria is inclined to support the United Kingdom. Sweden is inclined to support the United Kingdom. And Spain is inclined to support the United Kingdom. Well, you know what? I'm going to say this now. Germany, France, and Russia
Mm-hmm.
versus the UK, Austria, Spain, and Sweden. I think
That's-
Marbazir's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's a
So-
pretty good situation.
Marbazir's gonna get potentially another successful crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, every time I usually just dismantle the Ottomans with crises when I play a Balkan state. This game, I have to do something completely different, apparently. 'Cause I don't even know anymore. Oh, no, it fizzled.
No.
Oh well, whatever. It's fine.
Germany couldn't quite elicit enough support to get people to join.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
So, are you guys going to try now, or what?
Yeah.
Well, I've given up. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie. I've just given up. I'm not gonna get anywhere with crises no matter how hard I try.
I'm just interested in what will happen to that Romanian unification movement. I have no idea what's gonna happen with that crisis.
Good question. The answer is all provinces in Austria that are Romanian, that have Romanian cores, will separate into Romania.
Okay, so it will just form itself. It's not
Yep.
going to.
It'll form
Okay.
itself right there, and then you'll have to dismantle them and eat them, and then reform them. That's the gist of it, anyway.
So then it's not necessarily good that
Yeah.
the crisis will happen.
Yeah. Like I said, though, we need to find a way. Ooh.
Well,
Yeah,
one
so-
thing we can do, because we've been working on the crisis ourselves, but one thing we can do is just not do that and let a crisis elsewhere fire, which might start a war elsewhere.
Well, speaking of wars started, like I said, that crisis you did, even though it didn't succeed, look at the wars now. The UK is now allied to Russia,
Yeah, I see it.
or on the same side as at least, which, to say the least, is a bit strange. They aren't actually allied, but they're on the same side. So Germany used to be the staunch ally of the United Kingdom. That is no longer the
You know,
case.
I totally thought this says German conquest of Greenland, and I'm like, what? But no,
No.
that's Gelderland.
Yeah.
Germany is destroying Russia.
Yeah. I don't even know where this Gelderland is.
I mean, what the heck is Russia even doing in this game? How are they losing?
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, that's been my problem this whole fucking time. It's like, what the fuck, Russia? Usually you're less retarded than this.
Yeah, they are actually useless in this game.
Well, I mean, it's Germany. They have way better technology, right?
Yeah. So... Christ.
Well, yeah. Germans have 17 out of 30 army tech, whereas Russians have 11 out of 30. So
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
that's
that
the
would
difference.
partially explain it.
That
Yeah.
one, yeah. It's not surprising. But the UK and Russia teaming up can't defeat Germany anymore, so... The short answer is whoever gets Germany in a crisis wins. In theory, anyway. In theory. Alright. We still have this Ottoman Empire problem.
Yeah, well, basically, we don't have a plan right now.
Well, the problem is the Prussian literally has no soldiers.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
know.
telling him to work on that, but...
I am working on it.
Okay, how many soldiers do you have in your country now?
I can support a total of 0 brigades still.
Okay. I asked how many soldiers you had.
Oh, soldiers.
Yes.
Let's see. Select everything. Select all. I have 2,000 soldiers.
Oh, that's a good start.
By the way, should I be recruiting other troop types like artillery, dragoons, or things like that?
Yeah.
Because I can.
You can, yeah. And it wouldn't be a bad idea, too.
So what should I prioritize then?
The answer is probably...
Hussars?
Or how useful are these things?
They're not particularly useful in combat, which is the thing.
Okay.
Things with a reconnaissance value give you extra whatchamacallits, ability to remove their dig-in bonuses.
Okay.
But in particular, engineers come with siege. That's a particularly nice one you want, because it means that
I
you'll
don't
siege
think I
things
can get
better.
engineers.
But-
Yeah. You actually have to research something for
But
that.
the mix of what's it called? Hussars and artillery is better than engineers, isn't it?
Not really. And not really at all. Because you'll notice artillery doesn't have siege. Only engineers do. Artillery does not actually make you occupy things faster.
So focus on infantry then, if I want troops purely for combat.
Which you pretty much do at this point.
Yes, so infantry then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm just watching the Russians get their ass handed to them by the Germans.
But shouldn't you get some artillery too, though?
At this point, like, with the army sizes we're dealing with, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like, if you can't even fill out the front line, then you might as well just fill out the front line first. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Worry about the back line later. almost got enough support in the upper house for passing a healthcare reform. That'll be nice.
Meanwhile, I still have no reforms whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't think they are going to happen for me anytime soon.
Yeah, I now am not culturally unified. Like I
Mhm.
actually have, if I select all Serbia, like I'm only 61% Serbian, so
Mhm.
I've got a lot of minority culture now that I took Bosnia, most of it being Bosniak. So it works out okay for me.
You know, at the
The
end of the
Russians are
day,
calling us to arms against the Swedish liberation of northern Finland. Well, you
That's
know what? I mean,
interesting.
I see no reason not to accept this call to
Yeah.
arms.
but
It's not
isn't
like
it?
Sweden can hurt me.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't? Oh, it's a different war. It's not the
Yeah.
same against Germany.
Sweden just attacked France, the Russian Empire, the Netherlands, Persia, and Serbia.
Nice.
I mean, I
Just
know the
pausing
Germans
because
are
I have a
beating
rebellion.
the ever-loving shit out of
Mhm.
them. What's up, Marbs?
I had a rebellion. I had to pause for a moment.
Just 6 anarcho-liberals.
Yeah.
Well, why do you keep having rebels? That's interesting. The Greeks. They
Because he's a fascist dictator who doesn't pass reforms.
That's such a bad word.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Oh dear. But yeah. North German anarcho-liberals. Interesting. Germany's got some rebel problems.
wow.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because the Germans have won the war.
Kelvin, you have a total industrial score of 1.
Yep.
How does that happen?
Well, yeah, I haven't exactly had population or ability to do much with it.
The industrial revolution thing didn't get to Serbia.
Yeah. It kind of sucks. Like, I only have 400,000 people, so it's not easy.
I have 326.
You also didn't spend half the game trying to start crises with your national focus point.
Yeah.
See, that's the
That's
part
true.
that really hurt. All right. But yeah. Man, Russia
I
is
got SCB on Portugal, apparently, for
Oh, good.
deads.
good work.
Ugh,
That.
that's not going to be very useful.
I think me too, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wow, I have 30.51 research points now.
You mean per day?
Yes.
Like
well,
27.
Yeah.
I've got
I'm
20.
not that far behind, considering I have no schools at all.
I only, yeah, my literacy's at 31 now, which is a miracle,
Mm.
really.
Yeah, mine's at 42.5%.
54.7.
Yeah, you're way ahead of us in literacy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because he hasn't conquered any land from the freaking
Mm.
Ottomans.
And
Yeah,
because,
true.
in a strange way, because I was occupied, so I could pass school reforms.
Yeah, that helped.
In a strange way. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, oh, there's currently a war going on. We're being occupied. Well, clearly that means we need schools.
Yeah.
So people are more literate.
Yep. And I see the scramble for Africa has begun. I mean, I'd love to take part, but I don't have a port.
What is this Piedmontian Africa?
The answer is Piedmont is taking over Africa.
Yeah. What in the world?
Italian Africa. Happened IRL.
But why is there... Oh, not two Sicilies. Oh, okay. I thought those would take him.
You know, Italy has yet to form, so.
Okay.
All right. Russia is managing to kill the Swedes. Good.
Impressive.
Yeah.
They actually
Hey.
managed to do something? Wow.
Yeah. And Norway will get liberated from this as well. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Also, Sweden will probably lose their great power status.
Oh yeah. They ain't gonna be a great power no more.
It's probably going to be the Netherlands replacing them again.
Yeah. Alright. So, can you support any soldiers yet? Russian?
Like, me? I'm encouraging clerks.
Clerks?
You should be encouraging soldiers.
Clerks?
Yeah.
You know clerks don't work if you don't have a literacy above 50%, right?
But I have 55.7.
You might get away with it then. Yeah, I guess. Although you don't really need clerks that much, but okay.
Still, if we plan to start any kind of war, you're going to need an army. So
Yeah,
I would
as a-
encourage soldiers if I were you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
Like
do
you're
that.
if you want independence from the fucking army, we're gonna actually need you to be able to do something.
Yeah, well, I can mobilize a total of 3 brigades. That's enough, right?
Hey, I have 18 and I can mobilize 10, so I can field 28,000.
No, you can mobilize. That's 30. You can mobilize 48.
No, it says I can mobilize 10 for me.
Yeah, 10 times 3. Each brigade is 3.
Yeah, right. But I mean 10 units or whatever you call them. Like it's
yeah, that little number
when
up there
you
is
when you have an army, it says 18.
yeah.
Like 18 brigades, whatever.
No, that's
You know
not
what
18
I mean.
brigades. That's not 18 brigades.
18
That's
units.
1,000.
You know what I
Six.
mean.
Marbs, you're conflating that each unit is 3,000 soldiers.
Okay, it doesn't matter, but you know what I'm talking
The
about.
point is that number on the map there, if you were to mobilize, would be 48. Okay?
Right.
I can get an extra 15. We've got 60.
My point was mostly that I can mobilize way more than Prussian can.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
And I
only
still
move-
think my army is too small.
Yeah. Like, we're getting there, but we need... Like, we're gonna need, Russian Prince's help as well.
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
by the way, UK is no longer first. It's Germany now.
Yeah,
No one
it's
is
been like that for a
surprised by
bit.
that.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not new.
Yeah, it
I
happens.
missed it.
Unified Germany.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do that.
Oh.
How
By
much
the
we-
way, guys, get ready to save up for philosophy tech.
Yeah, I've already started saving.
But I think we should make a cut by now.
Yes.
It's getting a bit long.
Yeah.
We should.
So thanks for watching, everyone.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah. Thank you for
And
watching.
we'll see you next time.
See you in the
Bye-bye.
next Wallachia, free Wallachia episode.